Hare Krishna. Today I am going to explain you a brief introduction to Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So, what is this all Bhagavad Gita? This is a very famous scripture in Hindu people. But what is it exactly? Is it only Hindu? No, it is a universal scripture. So, this Bhagavad Gita is a part of Mahabharata, a very great epic which happened 5000 years before. This a very big war of Mahabharata. So Mahabharata was written by Vyasadeva in 1 lakh verses, the shlokas. Out of that, there are 18 parvas, and in one of the Yuddha parva, there are 700 shlokas or verses by which Bhagavad Gita is consist of. So Bhagavad Gita is nothing but the conversation between the Arjuna and Krishna. This conversation happened around 5161 years before, and that was the beginning of Kali Yuga. So the duration of Kali Yuga is around 4,32,000 years, out of which the 5,000, around 5,000 is gone, and 4,27,000 are yet to come. So Bhagavad Gita actually gives this conversation between Krishna and Arjuna gives a very brief concept and a very brief explanation about how to execute our duties and how to recognize our duties, and after recognizing it, execute it. So how to do that, how to overcome the lust, that is also been very nicely explained in Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita is for leaders. Bhagavad Gita is for every leaders of the society, whether it is a politician, whether it is a CEO of a company, or whether he is a householder, family person, or a lady, or a gents, or a boy or a girl. It's for everybody. So our situation is also like a Arjuna. At that time, 5000 years before, there was a very fratricidal war, and in that war Arjuna was confused whether to fight or not. But Arjuna was a warrior, and it is a duty of a warrior to kill the bad guys. But he was confused because that bad guys was his own relatives. So that was a kind of a dharma sankat, a very, very confusing state. And that time he approached to his guru, that is Lord Sri Krishna, and this 48-minute duration conversation happened, which is still being glorified and sung by all the people of the world. So these 700 verses which happened in only 48 minutes, it is said that time was stopped for this 48 minutes by the Lord. And what is this Mahabharata? From where the Bhagavad Gita is coming? So Mahabharata is nothing. Maha means the great, and Bharat means India. This so-called word India is being stamped on Bharata by Britishers actually. It's not India, it is Bharata. Bharata, one who is very busy in the light of knowledge, is called Bharata. Bha means the light of knowledge. Bha. In Sanskrit, Bha means the light, and Rata means busy. So those people who are very busy in the transcendental knowledge of Krishna is called Bharatiya. So this is the great India, Mahabharata. So this Mahabharata actually happened 5000 years before, and it was written by Vyasadeva. Vyasadeva knew that the forthcoming people will be very manda sumanda. They will be very short memory. So in Bhagavatam it is said, Prayena alpayusha kalavasmin yuge janaha manda sumanda matayoho manda bhagya hi upadrutaha. As the age of Kali progresses, the 6 things reduces. Prayena alpayusha, the duration of life decreases. Then kalavasmin yuge jana, manda, the people will become short memory, the intelligence will not work, their power will reduced, and manda sumanda matayo means intelligence will be reduced. They will not understand, they will not remember, the memory will reduce. So foreseeing these things, and they will be unfortunate, upadrutaha. So in this way Vyasadeva understood, and he started writing all the knowledge on paper. That's how the book culture started by Vyasadeva. Before that, nobody was using the books. Everybody was Shrutidhar. Shruti means listening, and Dhar means to hold. So you just listen once and you remember it. That's the intelligence of the people at that time. Shrutidhars. Nowadays Shrutidhars are not existing because we are eating so much hybrid food. So Vyasadeva started writing all the scriptures, Rigveda, Samved, Yajurveda, Puranas, Mahabharat. Mahabharat was also written, and in Mahabharat the Bhagavad Gita comes. So Bhagavad Gita is like a mango. Mango is very hard outside, very hard inside, but in between it's very, very sweet. Similarly, Bhagavad Gita is divided into 18 chapters. The first 8 chapters is very hard, Karma Yoga, you have to do your duties. The last 6 chapters are very hard, Sannyas Yoga, you have to give up all the desires. But the middle 6 chapters, from chapter number 7 to 12, were very sweet. They are Bhakti Yoga, a loving devotional service to the Lord Krishna. So we will be seeing all these chapters in detail. So Bhagavad Gita is also considered as like a pearl in the shell. The shell is like this, and when the raindrop water goes inside the shell, it becomes the pearl. So the middle 6 chapters are like a pearl, and the shell, the 2 shells, are like a Karma Yoga and Sannyas Yoga, which is like first 6 and the last 6 chapters. So total there are 18 chapters in Bhagavad Gita. So all these scriptures, if you see, our all Vedic scriptures are questions and answers, like Bhagavad Gita. For example, Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam is the scriptures which is a conversation between the Shukadeva Goswami and Parikshit Maharaj. If you see the Ramayana, it is a conversation between Lord Ram and Lavakush. So all these great scriptures of India are nothing but the conversations. They are based on Shabda Praman, Brahmanada. So we should understand that this great Mahabharat has changed the course of time at that time. So between the conjunctions of Kali Yuga and Dwapar Yuga, Mahabharat happens, and between the conjunctions of Satya Yuga and Treta Yuga, Ramayana happens. So these 2 great wars are like a cause of a change of the time itself. So we should understand this very clearly, and we will be explaining further on Bhagavad Gita. This was just an introduction to Bhagavad Gita. What is this Bhagavad Gita all about? It's a conversation, and it's a transcendental conversation, and you will love it. Let's further continue with the overview of introduction by Srila Prabhupada, and I look forward for all of your blessings that we can understand Bhagavad Gita as it is. Hare Krishna.